Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. It's time to date well, marry well. Hey, great morning, great people. It is Sierra J. Exantis, and I teach women how to date well so they can marry well. Okay, as you see here, my co-host, my dating journal, the little black book for the single marriage-minded woman I have with me here to my side, my little sidekick, which can also be your sidekick. Okay, this is a journal that I actually created, modeling my system and my strategy for being able to date until I was able to connect with the man that God has for me. I packaged it into this book here, and it is available for your use and consumption. All right. So if you would like a signed copy of that, please send me a cash app to WOW 365 for $29.95. Include your name and your address, and I will get that right out to you. Okay. Also visit www.datewellmarrywell.com to see what's new over there, and also check out the course that is super lit that goes along with this book. Okay. So without further ado, again, I am Sierra J. Exantis. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you are about that healthy relationship life, you want to be a part of this community, because that is all I'm about. Nothing but healthy relationships over here, honey. That's all we're doing. All 2021 and beyond. All right, healthy relationships. So that is something that I want to talk to you all about today. The elements of a healthy relationship. Okay, as you know, toxic relationships are more normalized than healthy ones in our communities, and this is a problem. This is a problem, and I think that a lot of reason is because some people don't know what it takes to even have or sustain a healthy relationship. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. All right, we're going to be talking about the elements of a healthy relationship. The first element of a healthy relationship is shared values. Don't try to force your value system on someone, and don't try to incorporate a value system of somebody that you don't even resonate with. You all have to have the same value system that you share, because your values is what's going to ultimately help you to build a relationship of longevity, a relationship that withstands trials and tribulations. Values guide a relationship. They guide the people, and they guide the course of the relationship. So if you don't share values, you're going to eventually butt heads, okay? So make sure the first thing is you have shared values, all right? Simple attraction alone, that's not enough. You got to have something to build upon, and the value system is one of the cornerstones of a healthy relationship. All right, the second thing is you want to make sure that you have a shared expectation, because guess what? So many relationships crumble because people expected one thing, they got something else, and there was no communication about what the expectations were. Nobody shared what their expectations were. But really, I ask, how are you going to get upset with someone if you never share the things that you expect in a relationship? You cannot, and they can't get upset with you. That's why you have to communicate and talk about those things. It is so very necessary to do that, all right? Shared expectations. Share those expectations. All right, the third thing is mutual transparency. You might be surprised to know that there are a lot of people, especially women, who are not open and honest and transparent about the things that they want and the things that they desire and the things that resonate with them and their moral compass in a relationship. So many times people will just go along with something because they don't want to rock the boat or ruffle the feathers of somebody who they have an interest in, and they want to see how far that relationship can go. But what happens when you do not have mutual transparency is people are not honest, and eventually that catches up to you. That catches up with you in the relationship, because you can only fake for so long before that starts to eat away at your insides. That starts to show up in the form of hostility, in the form of aggression, in the form of just ultimately you not being yourself. Okay, which that's what lack of transparency produces. It produces a fake relationship or a falsified idea of what the relationship is really about or what it means. So be open, be honest, be transparent. All right. The fourth thing is make time for fun. That's one of my favorite things. I love to have fun in my relationship. I love to laugh. I love to enjoy the company of my husband. I love to just create memories together. That really does something for me. To be able to have those shared experiences is so very necessary. But you'd be surprised, not a lot of people make time to have fun with each other. Some people don't even laugh together. You know, some people I don't know, they don't have any type of joy built into their relationship. And it's crazy to me. So make sure that you make time for fun. All right. And the fifth thing is individual acceptance and acceptance of individuality. I can't stress this enough. You got to, number one, accept who you are and love who you are. All right. And accept who they are and love who they are. If you're going to be with them, accept it, love it, go with it. You know what I mean? If you're going to be with a person, don't beat them over the head for them not being somebody who you want them to be. No, they are who they are, and either it works for you or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, let them go so that they can be free to find the person that is a match for them. All right. So you got to accept who you are and accept who they are. And a part of that individual acceptance is knowing that your individuality is not it isn't tied to them. You have to be your own person. You know, don't be like that, like how Vanessa Bell Calloway was in the movie Coming to America, when Hakeem called in the room. He said, well, what kind of music do you like? Whatever kind you like. What kind of food do you eat? Whatever kind you like. Come on now. Have your own sense of self. All right. That is very, very healthy in a relationship. Know who you are apart from that individual, and they should know who they are apart from you. Okay. Y'all are two different people, and that is okay. That is fine. That is healthy. That is accepted. All right. So the first, second, third, fourth, that was the fifth. The sixth thing is mutual respect. Okay. Come on now. You got to be mutually respect. You've got to incorporate mutual respect in the relationship, on camera, off the camera, in each other's presence, outside of each other's presence. All right. When you establish that mutual respect for your significant other, it creates a boundary in your relationship where other people also respect your relationship. They see you respecting your spouse or your significant other. They see them respecting you, and they know this is a relationship where, hey, these people respect each other. Don't go out there clowning your spouse, and they shouldn't be clowning you when they're out of your presence. No, you got to have mutual respect and put everybody on notice. This is my honey. I respect this individual. I love him. I respect him. I'm going to honor him. Put everybody on notice. And they should put everybody on notice. It's just the same for you. Okay? So make sure that mutual respect piece is there. It is so very necessary. And lastly, make sure that you welcome growth and change. People are not going to stay, people are going to evolve, okay? People are going to evolve in their education. You know, they go to school, they're going to gain more knowledge. When they, you know, pick up different interests, they're gonna grow. They're gonna gain more information. Be receptive to that. And also, things are not always going to be sunshine and rainbows in a relationship. Sometimes, okay, you are going to have a serious you're going to have face some serious challenges. Maybe whether it's a health issue of your significant other, your own health issues. I know personally with my husband and I, we faced some crazy things, you know, that we never expected, with the loss of one of our daughter. When I got pregnant before my oldest, that was something neither of us expected, you know, and it was like, whoa, everybody's here for it when it's all sunshine and rainbows. But when the time comes where you gotta really put your money where your mouth is and say, hey, are you down to really ride for this person even at their worst? You gotta be ready to do that. Okay? And you gotta be ready to do that for them. They should be ready to do that for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and recap some of the elements of a healthy relationship. The first one is shared values. The second is shared expectations. The third is mutual transparency. The fourth is time for fun. The fifth, individual acceptance and acceptance of individuality. The sixth, mutual respect. And the seventh, welcome, growth, and change. All right, this has been Sierra J. Exantis, and I teach women how to date well to marry well. Bye.